What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I post all kinds of videos related to health, wellness, lifestyle, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that at all, definitely make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, because it really helps out my channel and then it makes it so that you will never miss a video from me. So let's jump right into today's video. Today I'm actually challenging myself. So we are doing like a what I eat in a day, but with a purpose. I am challenging myself to eat more protein. So I usually eat about 100 grams of protein a day, give or take a few, and that's like a perfectly normal number for most people. I do want to try to just get more and see if it gives me more energy, if it makes me feel fuller longer, if I experience any of the benefits that people talk about with higher protein diets. I am currently on a like fat loss journey, so I am tracking calories right now. I'm really only focused on my calories. I'm trying not to care too much about like where the calories are coming from, because that's when I start to get into a little bit of a like dieting mindset, which like causes a lot of like mental health problems for me. I don't want to spiral back to my like binge eating days, so I've been being very careful. I'm just tracking calories and practicing like gentle nutrition. But anyways, with that being said, I use the website iifym.com, and that's my favorite website. Personally, I think they have like the best calculator, and it'll compile like a goal calories or goal macros for you. So for me, my calories are around between 24 and 2500 calories, and they recommend usually like around like 30. It's like 40% carbs, 30% fats, and 30% proteins. I don't follow that like too much. I think I have my protein set at 25% just because I don't want to just like sit and eat protein all day long to hit that like 30%. That's just like too much for me right now. So 25% for me is 155 grams of protein. So that is our goal for today. So I'm just gonna take you along through the day, and I'm going to be like explaining and showing like what's new for me to be eating, and I'm also gonna be showing you like my little like MyFitnessPal inputs and all that on the side, and we can see at the end of the day where I'm at. So for my pre-workout snack, I have this actually almost every single day, so it's not different for me, and I think it actually really helps towards my protein goals. This is the Kashi Go Lean cereal. This is in the flavor like Cocoa Crunch, I believe. This one's perfect for me. It has like 9 grams of protein. It's got a lot of good fats and some carbs and a lot of fiber, and it's just like the perfect snack to fuel me for my workout, but also to keep me going until I'm ready to have breakfast. I don't love eating in the morning, like it's just like not my favorite thing to do, but I make myself eat because I am hungry and it makes me feel sick if I don't eat. So this is something that's just like the perfect fit for me. Breakfast today is a little bit different than what I usually have. Breakfast is like a really hard meal for me. I just like really don't enjoy it. But I've been having like these little oatmeal packets, and I'll have like a protein shake or something. But I decided to get a little bit more creative. I really need to push myself to like actually like eat. Instead of not just an oatmeal packet and a protein shake. So today I have 2 extra large hard-boiled eggs. I've got 2 of these little clementines for some like fiber and micronutrients and some carbs. And then to make it even more filling and add some more protein, I have this Greek yogurt. This is the Oikos high protein Greek yogurt in strawberry raspberry flavor. I really like this one. I find that the flavor is very mild. It's not too sweet. It's not too like bitter, because Greek yogurt's kind of like tart and just but this one I love because it has 130 calories, it has 17 grams of protein, no fat, which I don't really care if there's fat or no fat, whatever, 15 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of sugar. And I'll actually show you. I also have this Liberté Greek yogurt 2% and vanilla flavor, and there's a huge difference. So this one has 160 calories a serving, 3.5 fat, again fine, carbs are 19, sugar is 18, and protein's only 14. Ideally, your protein is higher than your sugar. I think just for like blood sugar reasons. I don't know much about that, so don't quote me on that. This one I only got because they were out of the one that I wanted. Okay, so let's just quickly look at like the breakdown that I have so far for today. So I use MyFitnessPal, and only for like the database reasons. They have a really good database. And I just really like the way that everything's laid out for me. So I love MyFitnessPal because it will show you actually the breakdown of like each macronutrient for each meal. So far for my pre-workout, I had 9.2 grams of protein. For my breakfast, I've had 32 grams of protein. So we're over like 41 grams of protein so far, which is like, I would say, a pretty good start to the day. So we are on the right track. Lunch today is leftovers. That is one of the easiest ways to just make sure that you're getting your protein. As long as my lunch is planned, usually it's leftovers from the night before, which was likely a high protein meal because my dinners tend to be pretty high in protein. So today we are having lettuce cup tacos. I love these so much. I haven't had them in like probably like a year. They are so good. We've got little Boston lettuce cups. I add some turkey taco meat, just some taco seasoning. You can bulk this up with like veggies if you wanted to. Then I do some Spanish rice, some sour cream salsa. I would have added an avocado, but I was out. So this is a nice like fresh, filling, high protein meal. Lunch today was 31 grams of protein. So we're like over halfway there, I would say. So I just want to cut in and share a little bit more about like my goals and why I'm even doing what I'm doing. So I've been like having a really hard time staying motivated lately. I am not loving my at-home workouts right now. My life is just very in flux. I'm starting a new job soon. Everything's about to change. I'm kind of like frozen, I feel like. So like I'm still doing most things I'm supposed to do, but it's gotten really boring and mundane, and I'm just like not having a good time. And I just kind of like want to spice things up a little bit. So in about 6 months, like less than 6 months, I'm going on the trip of a lifetime. My first massive like international overseas trip to London, England and Paris, France. We've booked this trip 5 times now. Obviously, like a lot of other people, the pandemic has made me really out of shape. Not just because I gained like a lot of weight and haven't been able to get it off yet, but also because it just has created this new lifestyle that like I can't break. Like my lifestyle is so sedentary now. I used to be a server. I was running around 8 hours a day every single day. The pandemic happened and I stopped moving other than my workouts in the morning, which I was already doing beforehand, and was still eating the same. So I gained all this weight, and obviously I can't get my activity levels back up to where I was because like I'm at home all the time and I'm about to start a work from home job. So I really need to kind of like focus in on other areas instead. Why I even care is because like I went on a hike a couple weeks ago, and the second I started that hike and the elevation changed like a millimeter, I was dying, like out of breath, wheezing. I do like kind of have asthma, but still. And it was just embarrassing. Like I want to be able to just like walk like a normal human being and not want to die. Like what? Especially on this trip, like we're going for 2 weeks and I'm gonna be walking around and exploring a new place for like an entire 2 weeks, and I might have to be wearing masks, like we really don't know. And the last thing I need is my dream trip to be like hindered by the fact that like I'm just exhausted and like physically can't continue. So my goal right now is to really focus on like my endurance, like my cardiovascular health, my strength, and just overall just get in shape, like just be healthier. So with that being said, I am actually doing a little bit of a challenge. I have these charts here. I've got Chris involved with me. This is like a very, very soft 75 hard type situation. I'm actually going to be doing a soft 75 hard in the new year with Chris. We're gonna have like some more goals, and I'll definitely film that process for you. I'll have a video like outlining everything I'm going to be doing near the end of the year, and then you can join in with me in January if you want to. That will lead me like up to my trip pretty much, which will be an incredible kick in the ass, which is what I need. But for the meantime, because I needed something just to keep me going until Christmas, I created this little chart. So I have 4 goals. The first goal, I want to eat in my deficit at least 6 days a week. I don't care what that looks like. If I'm hungrier one day, less hungry another day, I just want it to all average out to the right thing. And then there's one day a week where I don't have to track if I don't want to, because tracking can like really mess with your head sometimes. So I just like want to give myself that break. I don't usually go overboard. How I eat every single day is pretty much just how I want to eat. I'm not like making myself do anything. It's not that hard for me. Just maybe sometimes we get takeout that I just like don't want to track, and maybe I go over a couple hundred. No idea. But it's been working so far. So the other goal for me is I want to have 3 liters plus of water a day, which is a good amount for my body. There's like formulas you can find online to figure out how much water might be good for you. Don't know if they're accurate, whatever. That's just my goal. Another goal I have is to not order takeout. Chris and I just want to make sure that we're being responsible with our money, so we have lots and lots of fun in England. And then my 4th is to exercise in some form, like every single day. That's just an update on my fitness goals, why I'm doing this high protein video. Just kind of want to experiment and challenge myself and just like keep things exciting. Alright, so you saw my afternoon snack. I've been actually really into like super frozen smoothies lately. This particular day, I just wanted something like thin and drinkable. Lately I've been adding like a lot of ice and just eating it with a spoon. This smoothie you saw had like peanut butter, protein powder, spinach, almond milk, frozen banana, and then these little ice cubes are actually espresso ice cubes. So I just made some like instant espresso with water and poured it into an ice cube mold, and each cube has like almost the same amount as a shot of espresso. So this has 2 cubes of espresso, and I just really like the flavor, and then obviously I like the little kick that it gives me. But this meal here, obviously very high in protein because of that scoop of protein and then everything else that went into it. Dinner tonight is this Middle Eastern spiced chicken with golden rice and roasted veggies from Chef's Plate. I love the meals that have like these drizzles because I'm learning so many ideas. Like this one, I mixed Greek yogurt with like white wine vinegar and a bunch of garlic, and it just like elevates a meal. It's so good. Here are the instructions for you in case you want to copy it. I have the golden rice here. Here we have got the drizzle for the top. Then it was just a sheet pan, so I've got zucchini, some red onions, and then my chicken breasts here. For my nighttime snack, I didn't show it, but a very common nighttime snack for me has been light buttery Orville Redenbacher popcorn. I love microwave popcorn, especially at nighttime. I'm a big like nighttime snacker, and I try really hard to manage that habit by like eating more throughout the day so that I'm not like as hungry at night. It's not even that I'm hungry, it's just like totally a boredom thing. Like you're watching TV, I want to be doing something like with my hands and I want to be eating. I break that habit sometimes by like getting into like my addiction with Candy Crush, but like that comes and goes. When I don't play Candy Crush, I'm eating popcorn. And then this particular day, I also did have half of a Klondike ice cream sandwich with Chris. We just like we had the full one to ourselves once, and it's so much, like that's so rich. So we decided to just share because it's a lot. I did not expect to just absolutely crush this day the way that I did. I thought that I was going to be struggling. At the beginning of the day, I did not think that I was going to hit my goal because it's been such a challenge for me lately. But I think that with like the help of all of these high protein foods that you can find now, you can definitely hit your goal. I don't know like how good they are for you. I'm taking this as a win. 163 grams of protein, I think, is like crazy because my goal was only like 155. So I am creeping towards that like 30% range. Now, this is definitely not something I feel like I could do every single day. But that's not to say that I'm not going to keep trying. I think I will keep trying, and that is like the one number other than calories that I will be focusing on. I do want to get it up there and genuinely see if I feel a difference like over time. Definitely have to stay tuned for that and see like where this takes me. But that is all for today's video. I hope you had fun with me. I had a lot of fun. It felt really good to do a video again where I felt like I was like I had a purpose. I love vlogging for just no reason and just like sharing, but it's fun sometimes to like actually pop in here and like have a purpose. I'm showing you something for a reason. Maybe like you're gonna be inspired to eat more protein. Maybe I give you some ideas for how to eat more protein. Definitely make sure you give me a thumbs up, because that way I will know that you did like the video, and I'll do more videos like this, maybe some more challenges or something like that. We've got the sun coming out from behind the clouds now, so that is my cue to get out of here. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back here next week for my next video. Bye.